What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. I'm definitely enjoying my day off, and so I wanted to get on and talk to you guys really quick. I hear a lot of people talk about procrastination and them lacking the motivation to get their goals accomplished. And so I believe that our procrastination, well, number one, if you procrastinate, it's because you don't want to do the task at hand. To that, I just say, YOLO. Life is too short to be wasting time doing things that you don't want to do, so don't. But I also believe that if you lack motivation to get things done, I think it goes deeper than just needing to hear another motivational speaker in order to get pumped up to do something. I believe that you do not actually believe in the outcome, or you are very unsure of the outcome, and so you put it off because you feel like you may be wasting your time, and so you don't do it. And that's what I want to talk to you guys today about, and that is the power of your beliefs. So if you struggle with any of that, or you want to hear my theory, please stick around. I think you'll be glad that you did. So let's just get right into it. Just to elaborate a little bit about why I feel the way I do, I just want to give you a few examples. I believe that most of you guys work, and so you can relate. You work and you go to work not only because you love what you do, but you go because you have faith in your job, and you believe that if you go to work, you'll get a paycheck. It's all about those coins. Well, what if you don't get paid? What happened to me a few months ago, it was around Christmas time. I had, done my job, clocked in, sent in my timesheet, and payday rolled around. I didn't get paid. My job sent me a text and said, sorry, some things happened with our account. You won't get paid today. Sorry, it might be Monday, it might be next week, but we're trying to handle the situation. Now, I was scheduled to work that day, and as you can imagine, my level of motivation went from here to here. I was not having it, and I was not really wanting to clock in because I was unsure whether this was going to be a continuous thing, if I was not going to get paid from week to week, or what was going on. It didn't matter if I listened to Joel Osteen or not. That wasn't going to give me the motivation to want to put on my scrubs and clock in. And I don't think I worked that day. But as you can see, the belief that I had is directly related to my motivation to go to work that day. Another example, a lot of you may know my friend Cassandra. Well, we both started working out a few years ago at the same time. She did her research, I did my research. Being Fit was in, and was like, we're gonna get our bodies together. And so I went on Instagram, and I was like, I saw everybody doing the squat challenge, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this for a good 30 days and get me a little booty, but after 30 days I really didn't see any results, and I was like, forget this is too much. I don't want to continue on with this. Well, on the other hand, Cassandra did her research. She stuck with it. She was in the gym lifting and doing her thing. She really believed in the process, so it didn't matter if she was sick or not, or she had a bunch of other things to do. She made it a priority, and she did it because she believed in the process. And so now she's a figure competitor, looks great, and I'm still over here on the struggle bus. But again, we both had the same goal, but because our beliefs were different, we got different results. So your beliefs are directly related to your level of motivation. I mean, if somebody tells you if you walk down the road 10 times, they're going to give you $1 million, you would have no problem doing it if you really believed. But if you didn't believe them, you would give them all kinds of excuses. You don't want to cross the street, it's too hot, because you really don't believe. And so your motivation would not be there in order to complete the task. So I just What was I gonna say? I know today's time, everybody's like, a little motivation speaker there. Say a couple affirmations. You can conquer the world. There's a proverb, and a lot of people like to quote it, that says, "As a man think in his heart, so is he," and that's powerful. It's great. But I like to finish the verse. So if you give me a few seconds, I want to read the whole thing for you. It says, what does it say? "For as he thinks within himself, so is he. He says to you, eat and drink, but his heart is not with you." So what does that mean? You can say a lot of things, but your actions are going to follow what's in your heart. You can say, I want to work out. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to start a business. 2017 is going to be my year. But if you don't really believe that in your heart, your actions are going to be farthest from that. It's going to follow what you actually believe in your heart. That's just how we were made. So that can be said on so many different levels. Everybody knows a chick who's like, I'm done with him. I'm sick of him, his crap. I'm through with him. And then she finds herself in his bed a few nights later. I think Selena Gomez wrote the song, "The Heart Wants What It Wants." It's because her actions followed what was in her heart. She really wants to be with him, and so there she goes. So it's so important to know that. It's not so much about what you say, but it's about what you believe. Because that's what you're gonna do. There's a proverb that also says, above all else, guard your heart, because everything that you do flows from it. And so it's so important to know that our hearts is what should be our main concern. How do you guard your heart? You do it by being conscious of what you're thinking about, and you're conscious of your beliefs. Because here's how it works. Whatever you think about, the things that are most commonplace in your mind, those are the things that trickle down and go into your heart. That's where your perspectives are created. That's where you become who you are out of what is in your heart. Everybody knows the phenomenon of, you want to go and buy a car, and it's a red convertible, and so you think about it. You can see yourself in a red convertible, and now all of a sudden, everywhere you look around, it's a red convertible, and you're like, what's going on? Lord, is this a sign from you? No, fool. It's just the fact that everything that's on your mind, everything that's on your mind that you dwell on, now it's become who you are, and now you're more aware of those things. Those red convertibles have been passing you by for the past 10 years, and now that that's who you are and what you want and what you think about, now you're more aware of it. Psychologists say that the things that are on the inside of us, we project onto others. And so it's that same thing. You may think somebody doesn't like you. You don't have proof, but that's what you believe. And so you start to flow from that space in your heart. So you may see them, and you see them, and you feel like, oh, look at her, she don't like me. And so you side-eye her. And for every action, there's a reaction. And so she sees you, side-eyeing her, so she side-eyes you back, and it's like, look at that, see, I knew she didn't like me, look the way she looked at me. Well, you projected your feelings and your beliefs onto her, and so that's why it happens like that. I was talking to a group of girls, and we were all talking about makeup, and one of the girls was saying how she was like, I don't know why guys say they don't like when girls wear makeup, because that's when I get the most attention, when I wear makeup. Nobody tries to talk to me when I don't have on makeup. And I was like, well, do you feel your best when you have on makeup? And she was like, yeah, I feel beautiful, that's why I wear it. And I was like, well, could it be the fact that, you carry yourself much differently because you feel great, you walk with confidence, you smile, you giggle, and maybe guys are more attracted to that confidence and it's not necessarily the makeup, but the way you project, the way you carry yourself, they're more attracted to that than when you don't wear makeup. Because when you don't wear makeup, you have your head down, you feel self-conscious, you're looking down, you don't, not making eye contact with anybody. There could be a difference that the way you feel on the inside, you project that onto other people. And so with that being said, just know that what's in your heart is so powerful. It controls everything around you. And so if you don't like the life that you're living, change your thoughts, change your beliefs, because it is super powerful. And so if you find yourself lacking motivation, procrastinating a lot, you don't need to go and read another self-help book. You need to check your beliefs and get those under control, and know that all things are possible if you believe. And so hopefully this has helped you, to put some things in perspective. I believe that we are created with everything that we need on the inside of us. All we have to do is be aware of it. So as always, like, share if you liked it. Send me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I love you guys, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.